Hi. Okay, you guys will just have to forgive me because I don't know how to do anything on YouTube. Like, I had to ask my 11-year-old son, like, how I even go about doing a video for YouTube. So, if I seem like unprofessional, I am. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Um, but I have just been felt pushed to do this, even though it's very like out of my normal. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I feel like I'm supposed to do this. I feel pushed to do it. I keep being feel like I should make a video to help people who are going through their awakening, who are just starting to go through their awakening. So I could like pass along the knowledge that I've come through mine. Um, And the funny thing is, I woke up this morning and there was a Facebook post, like when you're first waking up, kind of looking, checking everything in the morning. This one of the first things I saw was this post that said, "What advice will you give to someone who's just starting their awakening?" So I was like, okay, I I'm listening. I'm gonna try. I don't know what I'm doing. My whole goal is to just kind of have in one place, or at least as much as I know, in a spot, so that people who are just now going through their awakening can go and like find things that will be helpful, because I know that I needed that when I first started going through. I still need it. I still am like constantly researching things and looking things up. But whenever I was first going through it, if I could have just had like a place where I could go, because I got stuff from all different kinds of sources, and you still will, obviously, but I don't know. That's just, I love it when I find someone like a YouTuber or something that has a lot of content that I like, where I can just go to that one place. So that's just kind of my goal. I know there are a lot of people out there who have tons of great stuff. So anyway, I just feel like okay, so I'll give you a little fast background for me. I kind of started awakening in about 2015, and it was due to I had at the time my son was, I don't know how old he was exactly at the time, but I had a young son who had autism, and I ended up going down the vaccine rabbit hole. um, and mind you, I am a registered nurse, so I fought it hard. I fought that research hard. I was trying to prove myself right, and that people are crazy about the vaccines. But the more I dug into it, the more I was proving myself wrong, and I just could not face the truth anymore. I mean, I have administered thousands upon thousands of vaccines to people, and honestly, I will tell you, I pressured people into taking vaccines like the flu vaccine and stuff, because that's what you're indoctrinated to do in the medical establishment. I don't know. I can't tell you how long I felt guilty for that. And I mean, I wasn't like trying to like, I truly believed what I was saying to them. I truly believed that it was best for their health and I was looking out for them. I'm sorry, one sec. Sorry. Um, Again, you can tell I'm not used to doing this. Um, so, um, and that kind of started it. Okay. And then, so that went on for a few years, and just like, get deeper and deeper into the level of government. And then, I then kind of started diverging into everything else. And then, the whole cabal stuff, and, the Pizzagate and all that stuff. So I started knowing about that. And then just this last, so it's been kind of like a slow process, over quite a while now. But this just last year, I lost my son, that same son who I was just talking about. And it just radically changed everything. Like, the person I am is not, that person doesn't exist anymore. And I think, I don't know, it's hard to explain. If you haven't lost a child, it's just not possible for you to understand. It's just not a thing our brains are equipped to handle, I can promise you. But it changed everything, literally everything. It literally changed everything, and it led to my like what I really call my awakening. because I've been kind of waking up throughout this time, but that is what I consider my awakening, because it radically changed everything. And it led me more often to the spiritual study, and everything I've done. Have always been a big reader, but I haven't been able to read any fiction books. Like, I am just like constantly just hungry for spiritual knowledge on, all about the spiritual world. And now I'm really into like psychics and all of that stuff. It has all just been driven by just my desire to communicate with my son. And I went to a psychic just not long ago at the beginning of March. And I never in a million years would have done that. Never, never. You couldn't have paid me to do that. The way I grew up in religion, I was terrified of anything psychic, anything like that. I wouldn't watch any movies like that, read any books with any kind of paranormal in it. I like felt like it was bad, like God would be mad at me. So, but I was at a book convention, and one of the people there went to a psychic there, and she came to me and told me about what happened and like how accurate it was. Me and my friend that were there thought about going, but we were just about to get on the plane to head home. Anyway, long story, we got back and we did it here. We both were scared to do it. She had thought about it before. I had never, ever. But when you are in that desperate situation of wanting so bad to talk to your child, everything else is out the window. You're just like, anyway, all of that to say is I have been on this like relentless pursuit. Like, I can't even like read fiction books because all I want to do is, so anyway, my point is, I just want to, I just feel, and in everything in astrology right now, it's all telling me to do this. Like, I just can't even tell you how many things I've been feeling the universe pushing me to do this, even though it feels really weird. I don't even know how long a video can be for YouTube. I don't even know if I can even put this on there. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, the point of this whole thing is to just kind of just pass along. This is not coming from me. I'm just passing along the knowledge of the things that I have gathered over this past year after going through such a traumatic thing. And, there are tons of great YouTubers out there, tons of authors, tons of like influencers, people on Instagram. I am so thankful for social media because there's a lot of trash on social media. You have to use discernment, but there's so much knowledge that I never would have known if I didn't come across it on social media, and people I never would have connected with if it wasn't for social media. So I am thankful for social media because I've learned so much. So my whole point of doing this is just to just be the middleman, pass what I've learned on to you. And hopefully this will be a place that you can come and look for, things that you're having questions for that I feel like were questions for me whenever I was. Anyway, I'm just going to share what I've learned. That's all. And whoever it benefits, and whoever it doesn't. But I'm hoping to help people who are just kind of like, because it is traumatizing. Going through an awakening is like disorienting, mind-blowing, traumatizing. It just freaking turns your whole world upside down. So you're just like, I need someone to help me, I need some guidance here, just until you can wrap your brain around it, Like my very good friend, she's just now starting to wake up. I mean, in baby steps, right? And she's just asking me all these questions. So this made me just kind of like, I should just like put things kind of like a cookbook. I don't cook, so I don't know why that came into my head, but like a cookbook, like put all the recipes I've found in here and say, here's some good food you can cook, So that's what this will be. whatever. I will share with you, like, I don't even know what I'm going to share. Well, I guess it will come to me when it's time. But I will share with you like YouTubers that I've found that are very helpful in like their specific episodes, like especially ones that'll have a ton of episodes and you kind of don't know where to start, because that will happen. Like there's this one, his name is Aaron Abke. I believe that's correct. Abke. You should check him out. He might be a little advanced for people that are just starting to wake up, but I feel like he's very logical and easy to follow. But his content can get very heavy, you know, like a lot of this content can get really heavy and, you know, to wrap your mind around it. So like with his, you know, he's one that's good to be like, start with this for him, you know what I mean? And then then you can digest it better. So when someone has seen it before you, it's helpful for them to be like, start with episode 721 or whatever, you know. So that's what I'm hoping to do. I don't have like fancy camera or background. I'm sitting in my car waiting for my son to come out of jiu-jitsu right now. So I don't have a like fancy setup like some of these people that I watch. So I will tell you guys like YouTubers that I like, and like a bunch of influencers I've found, and books that I've found to be helpful, and just different people that you should look up, and kind of things that relate. Like there will be, I will find several like YouTubers that their content very much goes good together, and when I find another one, I'm like, oh, this is like such and such's, you know, content. So it's so exciting when that happens, when there's a content creator that you really, really like, and then you find someone else, or maybe like they're the best is when you see them both like on a podcast together, they're both there, and you're like, ooh, who's this person? They're down with that person, and I'm down with that person, so they must be good. And then you go to their channel, and then you have all their content to check out. Isn't that great feeling? Surely everybody thinks like that, right? I'm not just crazy. Okay, well, I just wanted to tell you this. It was just making my first video. You got to start somewhere, and then I will just share with you like different things. There are some content creators that really are helpful with grief. If someone's going through grief, then different things about like I will share different YouTubers that I know of, or influencers or whatever, that are really good at sharing information on like our history, like and like the stuff with like all the stuff in the Epstein files and the history of that, different things, chemtrails, you know, and who's good to go to for that, who I really like their stuff. Anyway, I hope it helps somebody, and okay, so that I haven't even made a name for this channel yet. I'm just trying to do what I feel like the universe is telling me to do. So you guys, give me some grace.